I'm Craig, and today we're taking a deep dive into a camera that's generating a lot of buzz, the NearStream VM46. This is a dedicated live streaming camera capable of 4K quality with features like advanced audio options, long battery life, and even multicam capabilities. Is it the ultimate camera for streamers and content creators? Let's find out. In this video, I'll break down the quality, zoom capabilities, audio features, and everything else this camera has to offer. So whether you're streaming events, creating content, or looking to level up your video setup, stick around. This camera could be the camera that you've been waiting for. Let's start with the basics. The NearStream VM46 shoots in 4K at 30 frames per second. This is a really high resolution for live streaming and is a feature that sets this camera apart from lots of other cameras out there on the market. Most cameras are designed for streaming, either they cap out at 1080p or they don't offer as many professional grade features as this one. And just look at this design: minimal, compact, and really sleek. It's rectangular, which might not seem like a big deal at first, but it actually helps the camera blend into the background. For anyone streaming events where the camera shouldn't be the center of attention, like church services or conferences, this camera works great. So if you're looking for a camera that can give you high quality 4K live streams without drawing too much attention, the VM46 is an excellent choice. It's professional but subtle, which is perfect for any live streaming setup. Next up is one of my favorite features on this camera: the zoom and aperture control. The NearStream VM46 has an adjustable aperture that ranges from f1.85 to f2.63 depending on the zoom level. Now, what does this mean for you? Basically, you're getting better light sensitivity and more control over the depth of field when you're shooting. That f1.85 aperture is pretty wide, and it's really beneficial when it comes to shooting in low light conditions. Say you're streaming an event in a dimly lit room. The camera can still capture good detail without sacrificing too much image quality. And as you zoom in, it automatically adjusts, keeping the footage sharp and well lit. All in all, it gives you flexibility. It's not common to find a live streaming camera with this level of control over aperture, especially when it adjusts automatically as you zoom in. That's a huge plus if you're streaming in different environments. Now let's talk about audio, because good video is only half the story. The VM46 comes with an 8-array microphone setup. This means that you can capture audio in multiple directions, which is fantastic if you're streaming in a setting where you need to pick up sounds from all around you, like a concert or maybe even a sporting event. But it doesn't stop there. The microphone also has a mono-directional option, which allows you to focus the audio capture in one direction if you want more control over what's being heard. This is especially useful if you're trying to eliminate background noise and focus on a specific sound source. And if the built-in array isn't enough, you also have options for external audio input. It has a 3.5 millimeter jack and a USB port, so if you want, you can plug in a higher quality mic or even go wireless if you need to. These options make it a versatile tool, whether you're relying on the built-in mic or maybe you're trying to do something a little more specialized. Battery life is always a big deal when it comes to live streaming. The VM46 doesn't disappoint here. It's got a 6400 milliamp battery that lasts between 4 and 5 hours of continuous streaming. For a lot of streamers, that's enough to cover an entire event without having to worry about stopping and recharging. Another great feature is that it can record while live streaming. So if you want to save a high quality recording for editing or maybe repurposing later, you have the option to do that. It records internally up to 4K, but if you're working in lower resolutions, you can even save directly to an iPad, which makes the entire workflow super flexible. So whether you're live streaming and recording for later or running long events without interruption, this camera's battery life and storage flexibility make it a great option. One of the things that makes the VM46 stand out is its connectivity. You've got both Wi-Fi and Ethernet options here, which means it's ready for anything. If you're in a venue with solid Wi-Fi, great, go ahead and connect wirelessly. But if the Wi-Fi is spotty and you want a more stable and a faster connection, just plug it into an Ethernet cable and you're good to go. This Ethernet option is a lifesaver when it comes to working in places with maybe a weak Wi-Fi signal or no signal at all. If you can use Ethernet, it'll help keep your stream stable so you don't have to worry about buffering or lagging in the middle of your stream. And for more professional setups, it even has NDI support, which allows seamless integration with other professional video equipment. And the best part, the VM46 supports streaming on all your major platforms. You've got options for YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, and pretty much any other platform that supports RTMP. So no matter where your audience is, you can reach them easily with this camera. Now, another feature that I love is the companion app, which is available for iPad or even your iPhone. The app lets you control pretty much everything when it comes to zoom, focus, brightness, contrast, and even white balance. You can do all of this from your iPad or your iPhone. And this turns out to be super convenient if you're multitasking or working on a multicam setup. Now, speaking of multicam, the VM46 lets you connect multiple cameras and control them from one single interface. If you're running a live event and need multiple angles, you can seamlessly switch between them and even control individual audio levels for each camera. This can be a game changer for professional streams where you need to manage multiple camera angles, but you don't have a big production team. With the companion app, you don't need to touch the camera once you've got everything set up. All adjustments can be made remotely, making it super easy, even in the most complex streaming setups. So what's the verdict on the NearStream VM46? Overall, it's a solid camera for anyone who's serious about live streaming. The 4K resolution, professional grade audio options, long battery life, multicam support make it ideal for events, content creation, and live streaming. The flexibility with connectivity, the quality of the audio, and the ability to control multiple cameras from multiple angles from a single app really sets this thing apart. If you're looking to upgrade your live streaming setup, this camera is definitely worth checking out. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more content on live streaming gear, production tips, and tech reviews. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.